Alright, so I'm just stopping by my mom's house, checking up on a few odds and ends. Bone dry, nothing's wet. Valve still hasn't been changed, but there's no water on the floor. That's a good sign. I mean, I'm gonna ask for that valve when they change it. I want to see and rebuild it. Everybody's like, it took too long, but most valves, I don't think. I mean, it took me like almost 5 minutes plus just to get that old material out of there. Most new valves, I don't think it's anything like this, and you could just put a little Teflon and right back on, even for the packing joint. I've done it on boilers all the time, but not here. But whatever. I mean, that was a fun adventure. Was that I never put anything here to seal this up, so I'm going to be installing a Romex connector. So this is the second part of this trip over here to Mom's. First, we're going to turn that off. This light is being provided by my Milwaukee, which is a great tool. The Milwaukee lamp. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to just pretty much pull the wire back and into here, back out, and then bring the Romex in. Once I open this up. Alright, now. See, the Romex came through and right into there. Please always verify that there is no electricity, because we do not want to get shocked over here. The meter's on. Stand it up right here, and you're always going to check hot. And they're both hots. 0, my switch works. Alright, does this fit? A little big, but it turns it. And the ground. We need all of these. Come on out, and they can go back exactly how they were. Bring this back out. And look, I have a few of them sitting here just waiting, because I knew I'd have to eventually one day do it. Did I just bring one up? No. I've been meaning to always, I don't know why, I just never got to it. But I've been meaning to get to this eventually. Alright, so now that we got that in, I'm going to quickly just get the lock nut on it. Just laziness, probably super hot. I was like, you know what, I'll be back here. I'll get to it in the future. Future ends up, a couple years go by, and here it is, the future. I'm finally getting to it. I bring the wires through. Alright, they're through. So I have 2 hands. It's not easy working with one. Things like to move, come out of the way, make it a lot harder for you. Having 2 hands free. Those are tight. Just pretty much come through, and get pinched. Doesn't matter. Looks connected back. Everything's nice and tight on both sides. Good. There we go. And we just turn it back on. Right here, the power. Went after all summer. My drain is nice. Now that everything is connected, let's push the Romex back in. We're going to turn the Romex so that it's going through on the flat. We don't want it where we're pinching our wire as we're tightening down. This is just to help hold it in place. There we go. Better than it was. And I'm sure next year, if I feel it's loosening up or whatever, I can always retighten it. Done with this one. Alright, so I was just told this is my responsibility. Looks like a 3/4 valve. Yeah, it looks like that's like that rope stuff. Looks probably lamp wick or something was used for the seal. Ooh. I wonder if that wasn't up all the way. Interesting. Oh well. That's closing, that's opening, so. I can attempt, see if I can get the piece to rebuild this. An A120. It's definitely a 3/4 pipe in, 3/4. I'd probably get rid of that. I never realized, I always thought before this was the town. But live and learn, live and learn. Oh, that's another adventure, another time. Power. Through cement. Tries the lime isn't eating it up and making it porous. So now if I'm allowed to pipe before the meter, what's preventing me from teeing right around it? Close, turn the meter off, fill up hole, go open the meter back up. Bam. I'm kidding, don't do that. That's illegal. 1/2 inch. That's 3/4. So, alright, that's a future adventure. I wonder what the A120 is. I'm done today fixing up all the little loose odds and ends at my mom's house. Now it's time for me to go home.